Hello, real quick, y'all. I told y'all I was making some moves. I'm on this journey. Today is November 7th, 2019. And my baby, you can't see him right now, but he's sitting in the back in his car seat. Me and my son are about to embark on this journey of becoming homeowners with the grace of God. So we're going through this program, and I just wanted to document it because it's been a long road, and I hadn't documented everything, and I should have. But I didn't take the time to do that. Lord, now I want to be a lot of traffic out here. Okay, so take the time to document everything that I have gone through over the years. I have fixed my credit. I have built credit, actually. Built credit. Cleared some things off my credit. And also found a place that will give me a home loan or mortgage, with my current student loans. I am on a income driven plan. Instead of it including my debt to ratio income, which would include, because I have $50,000 in loans, student loans. So instead of that being equated in my debt to ratio income, I'm going through a program called USDA. So like I said, a long journey. There's a couple of USDA programs I'm actually going through with it's a form of the direct program, because they have one's called the guarantee and they also have one called the direct. But this is a different extension of the direct. It is actually called self-help, where I actually have to help build on and work on my home and other homes that are being built at the same time. It's like a group of us, they get an organization, a nonprofit organization gets approved through the government with this is the USDA program, to do a certain amount of houses a year or a couple of months or whatever, how that goes. And then so it has to be a couple of people, a group of them, and we work on each other's homes throughout those months. So I'm really excited. I have told several people about it, and I'm excited to be a homeowner. And I know that comes with a lot of responsibility, but I also know that having a child comes with a lot of responsibility, and that's always been my lifelong goal, to be a mom, to be a homeowner, to be a wife, all those things. So to God be the glory, because God has opened up doors, many doors for me to walk right through. I actually am happy that I have somebody that helped me with the process of filling out the application, and some of the things that I kind of overlooked with filling that application, because I didn't think it was that necessary. But the application with a fine-tooth comb, it is very tedious. I like this program better than the NACA program, though, because NACA is too intense. They in your business, honey. They are the government. They say listen, worse than the government. They worse than CIA, baby. They want to know every move you make, every step you take. I'm talking about you better not buy a thing of coffee without them knowing about it. So, and I don't drink coffee. I'm just that's an analysis that they are really serious about that. So I did not. I'm thinking about. Okay, I'm on my way to the place. So yeah, we're doing. That's what I'm doing right this second or whatever. My baby is my road dog. He's back there being quiet. Thank the Lord. He did eat before we left the house. So yeah, just tired of me moving him in and out, because I had to go to the library, print out all my documents. So the documents that are needed. Okay, this is just off the top of my head. Off the top of my head, you need at least two forms of at least two W-2 forms from the previous years. 2 years worth. Let me get this correct. 2 years worth of W-2 forms. 2 years worth of your income. And you must be on your job at least 2 years or longer consistently, or a job consistently working for 2 years with no gaps. You at least 2 months of bank statements. You need at least 2 to 4, or probably 2 to 4 paychecks. You need a copy of your social security card and your ID. You need 2 of established payment of a credit line. So basically, you are making car payments. You need the information or print out that you make your own time payments, car payment. If you have a credit card, statements, stuff like that. You need bank statements. So you need the last 2 months of your bank statements, savings and checkings. And don't make this mistake that I did, which I only took the first page of it. We had everything on. They won't. If it say one of 4 pages, you need all 4 pages. Just a quick tip. And a thing that you absolutely need, you need a money order for $25 so that they can do a credit check. So with this program, also your credit must be at least a 640 for them not to calculate your credit. If you have late payments or bad payments, if your credit score is at least a 640, they will not look into that. Sometimes I think they don't also look if you have old something that's 2 years or more. If it's old like that, I think you just have to write a statement, which I had to do that, and I did do that. Write statements of why you fell into hardship, why you had, reason why this certain stuff is on your credit. I am in the process of getting 2 items that are on my credit removed. They are medical bills, and I'm trying to get them removed. So I had to write 2 statements about why I have them on there, just in case. Okay. I know I'm rambling and ranting, y'all, but I'm on my way to the place. I am excited, and I just wanted to share some things with you. So yes, you write an explanation. I didn't get into details with that, but you do have to write an explanation of if you have things on your credit, why they're on there, and that your credit score is 640 or above. I think you can slide through with a 580 depending on your situation, depending on how your money situation going and stuff like that. Depending on if you don't, some people don't necessarily have credit. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes having credit, like history, credit is just complicated sometimes. You don't have a long history of credit, or if you don't have loans, or if you don't have, this, that, and the third, it can affect your credit. Or you just establishing some credit, you know what I'm saying? But you, depending on, like I said, situation, they can work around some things if it is a 580. Now, with that being said about the financial situation, they have maximum limits. This is for mostly aimed at medium to low to very low income. So from very low to medium income of a household size, this USDA program ranges. If you make more than, depending on your area, $45,000 with a household of approximately 4 to 5 or more people, then you probably would most likely not qualify, because like I said, this is more towards the person or people who have a very low to medium income. So are not in that group, then you won't qualify for this particular program. And the good news is that's good for you, because if you make that much, you shouldn't have to qualify for the USDA program, because you can do the traditional route, which is also good. A whole lot of good deals if you are a first time home buyer. So I haven't even eaten anything, but it is 4 o'clock and they close at 5, and I'm trying to get there to hand in all my information. I didn't even go back to the house again. I need one more document. I ain't even get that, but end up I wonder if I can get this. Okay, I'm gonna pause for the call so I can call my caseworker just to see if they can send me something. All right, talk to you later.